Now, 1,500 people were out pounding the streets of Taunton in glorious weather this Sunday. It was an emotional day for many of them who were running for their own chosen charities.
Among them was Royal Marine Lance Corporal Ram Patten. Sunday's race was one of 7 full and half marathons he's taking part in across the southwest to raise money for the Royal British Legion, an organisation to which he feels indebted. Here's his story. Among the crowds of runners at the half marathon in Taunton, there was one man doing it in a different style. No trainers and running vest for Lance Corporal Ram Patten. Instead, he wore Commando boots, desert combats and £30 on his back. It's like the gear he wore in Afghanistan, but this sunny day in Somerset was a world away from that. After Ram returned from Afghanistan, he suffered post-traumatic stress. He says that without the help of the Royal British Legion, he'd have found it hard to cope.
I was convinced something terrible was going to happen to my family, and that had a major influence on our lifestyle at home. I developed OCD. I became very neglectful of family duties and paying bills and things. Got into quite a bit of debt, and before I knew it, we had a letter at our door saying that the Legion were there to help out, and they covered council tax bills, credit card bills that we probably would have been still trying to pay them off right now.
Ram's now running 7 marathons and half marathons to raise £1 million for the British Legion. The Legion raised £32 million nationwide through its Poppy appeal last year, but in Devon alone it spent more than £800,000 helping servicemen and women. The publicity that Ram's attracting from his marathons certainly raises the organisation's profile, but that's not all he's doing. In November, he'll be joined by comrades from all 3 services who'll take part in the March for Honour. They'll journey on foot to Wootton Bassett, where they'll pay their respects in the town which has seen so many fallen servicemen return home. From there, they'll march on to London for the Festival of Remembrance. This huge challenge is the idea of one man, and among the crowds as he crossed the finish line on Sunday were his daughter and his wife.
Morning, noon and night, you know, he's working so hard for it, you know, and together we're all so proud of him.
Ram says he's proud of them too. Together with the Royal British Legion, they helped him through one of the most difficult times in his life.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I didn't realise he carried a bag around on his back.
Yeah, and that had £30 in it, but with each of the marathons that he does, he's going to make it heavier, up to £45.
Very impressive. And if you were at the Taunton Marathon, by the way, either as a runner or just to have a look, why not see if you can spot yourself in our extended coverage of the marathon, which is on our website. The address, you probably know it by now, but if you don't, itv.com/Westcountry.
Do get in touch. Now,